How you doing? It's me, Zacharias. One the young singers that I do admire, even defended when he was using the N word, and not defending he used the N word, defending that he said he was sorry. Okay, it was back in 2014, because I believe people have sex, especially when they're young. If you're old like Hulk Hogan, I have questions about that. Okay, well, who changed his life, who actually was dating somebody who's related to the person I saw. No, not Mariah Carey. All they did a song together. Um, Don Richie's daughter, who looks white. See, we all mixed up people. Okay, from his Caucasian wife, who's second wife. Not just slash Lionel, the one he had an affair with, the one that light skinned sister Brenda caught. Okay, well, he married his mistress. The son came out back in '96, and then Sophia came out. Okay, so Sophia Richie, who looks white, that is Lionel Richie's daughter. And I defended his relationship. I just told Justin, be careful dating 17-year-old because she wasn't 18 yet. Okay, that was last year. Remember when I didn't like those thoughts, Selena Gomez. Remember the rewind. Let me tell you the reason why I didn't like Selena Gomez. I loved her. I love you like a love song, all that. But when Taylor Swift and Kanye situation, remember that? And remember, and they asked her about the Orlando shooting and Black Lives Matter. She gives a flying fuck about Black Lives Matter. That's what Selena Gomez said. Okay, that's why I called her thought. Y'all keep calling my page. Backtrack that. Remember it was Thunder and Lightning. I was about to get my hair done. That's a real Selena Gomez. For real, I called her. I apologize and stuff. Okay, that's up that broad Afro mestizo nose. Okay, Afro Mexican nose on her Mexican side, her family, dad's side. And mama Italian white. Okay. All right. We're not talking about that. Okay, so I just wanted to refresh y'all memory. Recently, Justin Bieber has canceled his tour. Speculations is that because of religion, it is a pastor that he goes to see, and they say his pastor made him cancel. The one he's the spiritual director made him cancel a tour. He's trying to refer he went a long, lengthy Instagram, and then now word on the street. I'm being tea up in here. I'm not Lovey T, the male version of her. Okay. Let's bit of coffee spill, okay? Let's call it because coffee is my drug. I haven't drank anything yet. Well, I'm trying not to drink because I need to. I actually want to drink some tea with caffeine, but I'm gonna have to wait till later on to go donate plasma because I'm trying to get back and trying to pass this test for driving. The truth of the matter is that there's speculation that he quit because of pedophilia. The real reason why we have been talking about this for a long time, when Corey Feldman and Corey Haim and other people has came out to this video, and remember my story. Remember back, I told you back in '97, maybe I think it was '97, okay, because I was about to turn 18, which is make sure I'll be 38 next week. And 20 years ago, I went on Black Pages, the Black American page, of Houston, because many of the talent agencies, like the one I went to go visit last year, I had an issue with, like Mile Hill, which is Neil Hammond now, Park Pages, they way out there in Galleria area, and and they're very expensive. If you don't have experience, you have to pay for classes. Unlike when I was Laura Productions in El Paso, Texas, my classes was $100. A Paso by board, that's cheap, okay? So when I was in my 20s, went with Laura Productions, but when I was a teenager, I tried to go to Barbizon when it was for males. Now it's for girls now. And when I was When I was 17 years old, a young when I was 17 years, I called this brother. This brother had a talent agency, and for some reason, I called his mama's house. For some reason, and the mama gave me the phone number, and she acted weird on the phone. Well, his office was down by Montrose, and anyone know Montrose? That is mostly LGBTQ area in Houston. Okay, it's right there past Elgin, Westheimer, not too far from Midtown in the Heights area, okay? And so anyone would make jokes back in the day, make anti-gay jokes about, oh, you've been on Montrose. This is, if you're from Houston, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I remember people accused me of being gay in school and making that joke. And so I talked to the brother on the phone, and while we're talking business, okay? And this dude asked me, are you still a virgin? And I said, why'd you ask that question? And I looked past it because I remember I was 17 going on 18. I wanted to become a star so bad. That's why I talk about celebrities a lot, okay? Remember I flunked the first grade because we didn't use back in 85, 86. Okay, post-graduate this year. Not this year. 20 years ago, post-graduate 97. Okay? Not 98. Well, unfortunately, the dude asked that question, and so he told me, come meet me at this time, at this time. I said, well, I get my dad to come get me at the time. So my dad is very homophobic, okay? And I asked my dad, who was not living with my grandparents, can you come pick me up? I need to go on the Montrose. Why you gotta run there? I said, well, no, it's for a talent agency. It's not about no gay stuff. This is something for my career. He said, no, I'm not going in that area. And I'm glad that even though I was upset with him, we did not go. Because, bring my story up. I was 17 years old. It's inappropriate for a man to ask that question. Okay? And when I hear about these pedophilia stories in Hollywood, it gets me nervous because I always wanted to be a child star. I looked at Webster. That was one of my role models, who's close to my complexion. You know what I'm saying? And it was young. I didn't know Lewis was a teenager, but he looked like a boy, at that age. And this one, and so when I hear about these stories, and I defended Michael Jackson and still do. And it's funny that, of course he had the children come to his house. But we have to understand, like Corey Feldman was saying, that Michael Jackson did not have a childhood. And that's why I defended, I mentioned about Janet Jackson marrying the guy from Saudi Arabia, the one she divorced, because he's a controlling man. And it makes sense if you have not got therapy, no offense to Miss Janet, you're going to fall in love with someone that reminds you of your father, okay? And Joe Jackson was a very controlling person. And they did admit that. That's why that Michael Jackson had psychological issues. That's why Michael Jackson had a nose job, okay? Because the dad's nose, due to mixed heritage, is smaller than his mom's nose, okay? That Michael and everybody else got, okay? And so, yeah, because Michael Jackson's not pure black, let you know, okay? Dad has green eyes, okay? That's why Paris has green eyes and very lighter skin. And Mama is also lighter skin too, not dark. She's caramel, okay? She's not as light as Joe is, but y'all know, come on, all right? Makes sense. None of them light up Ethan Yoko and Akon. I'm not trying to be racial up here, but it's a very what I hate about dealing with these lies is Afro extreme Afrocentric want me black or down and lie because a white man say so for one drop rule mentality. People, it gets on my nerves. Okay, now there's nothing about that. I just wanted to get that known. So what happened is, I'm trying to think. That's why I defend, because I knew that Michael Jackson got caught up in this scandal due to some truth in the scandal when he was not bringing these kids to the place, because these people who 19 was accusing him and promoting the accusation were probably already guilty of the situation. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. So Corey Feldman, and I missed his concert here in Houston. I was going through some issues, and I was trying to save money. in the Mariah Carey. I think he was doing the Mariah Carey in my Richie situation. I was going through a lot, trying to get my life together. Okay, so trying to get ready for this 38th birthday, coming up soon, and trying to get my life together, and just got hired this new job, what I'm saying, yesterday, and I'm trying to get situated here, okay? Well, we have a story about Justin Bieber, and rumor has it that Justin Bieber took time and tried to quit the music business because now he's grown. He was a child star, that's why I'm always jealous, because I wish I was, when I was 13, 14, 15 years old in the 90s, became a star. Well, he said now, since he's being in or whatever, and he mentioned Jay-Z, so which people now pinpoint Jay-Z, and Illuminati, which I don't like to hate the Illuminati stories, but they're saying that Justin Bieber was told to have sex with a child, a teenager, or whatever, in order to get money, like a ritual sacrifice situation, and he refused to, and he said to do bad things. I watched the video Open Secret, and I'm always mad about not having things in my way situation, and I kind of thank God that certain things did not happen due to the fact of that brother that I told you from Black Pages of Houston back in the 90s, where when he asked me if I was still a virgin. Because it seemed to me that as he was grooming me up at 17, and I'm not of age, to probably tell me, in order to be in this business, and since all this stuff was going on, you had to have sex with me in order to get in this business. And that's what I'm thinking. And I'm glad that I did not go to Montrose area with my dad to this man's office. Because I was like, why he's operating from his mama's house, and why she acting like that she didn't want to talk to him, whatever. And they had, like, family drama situation. And I never get, this is weird, because we're going to backtrack a story. Back when I was 17 going on 18, anybody remember Apollo showed us a brother about my complexion? I think he was from New York, or he was from New York, some up there, 17, 18 years old, because I was turning 18. Remember Usher and age? Remember, this is the time when Usher was singing about the singing, no way, relationship with you, this is the time. Okay, my voice is not doing good right now. I guess it's still recovering all that scream I did at the Mariah Carey concert in Mount Ridge, okay? Well, what happened is, in a couple years, it is Wednesday, and it's Friday, okay, at the time, okay, when it happened, okay? What happened is that a young man, his brother came on the show, sang well, okay, at the Apollo. They flew him to Houston. I'll forget the story. I was turning 18 this year. I'll forget. The dude was in a sex abuse scandal. Because in the hotel with the people at the Apollo, why they had their children around this man, I didn't understand that. He molested these children, other people that was helping him in the business. And it was all child 13. Yes, I'll forget this story. And my grandfather said, yeah, old thug, this and that. My grandfather was saying, you know what I'm saying? He thug, this and that. That's why he doing this, he nasty. And I said, why would he do it? I said, if I was 18, when I was going to be 18, I would never do something like that. This is sick and selfish and, I'm saying all that. I'm like, dude, you just won the Apollo, right? In Harlem, New York, and he flew you to Houston to help your career, and now you over here sex abusing people. That's really stupid. Yep, and they blasted, baby. And if it's a minority, that's why I talk about these issues, about stereotypes. I've been on a rampage on Facebook about these stereotypes about Bill the Wall and Thug and Diddy and nothing. This is the real reason why. Well, they blasted this brother picture all over. Yes, they did in Houston. Put his face, everything. And I'm like, and I can't get mad at the stereotype. I mean, that's being cool, but why would you do that? God bless you with these people at the Apollo when you won Flew you from New York to Houston to get your career. Remember, I was about to turn 18. I was like, damn, I wish I could have had that dream. And next thing you sexual abuse the people, that the children of the people, man, that's by the feet. Thank you. Stupid. I ain't heard nothing since then. Maybe he's out of jail or something. I hope he don't call my channel, bother me like, certain people been doing, okay? But yeah, that's what happened. I don't forget the story. I have a good memory of this. So, remember I was turning 18 I said, damn, I wish I could get into businesses when, we had the FUBU and the Tommy Hilfiger and some other clothing stuff. Everybody was rocking that. And this when Diddy was in Mace, Mariah Carey just left, Tom. Don't forget all this, now about to turn grown, and yes, I'm about to turn grown. I don't forget these doggone years. And I remember Total, Can't You See? That back in 96, right? They had their own song, and what I'm saying? Yeah, I remember all that, and Puff Daddy, all them, Lil' Kim would come out, Crush on You, and what I'm saying? Money, Power, Respect, Ladies Night. I don't forget all that, okay? Baby, those are hip-hop days, I'm coming out. Moment of Power. Yeah, I don't forget that, baby. We was all jamming to his music, I missed the 90s, okay? So, point is, so go back to Justin Bieber. They saying that they were told he had to have sex with a child. And so, remember, we had backtracked, and I was watching Open Secret in Stargate, and then got the guy from X-Men involved in the scandal, and people at certain, I forgot the company that was Pizzagate connected, they had parties with boys, give them alcohol, okay, the same thing that's accused of Michael Jackson of, okay, and they were doing all this stuff, and and they had drugs, and even threatening with people with guns, being gangster thuggish. If you tell anybody situation, no different than the secret meeting they had between the private prison owners and the record label to exploit minorities, especially African American men, gangster rap and Latino. That's right. In Chicano rap and gangster rap, you see this gangster image, cholo image, thug image. It make a lot of sense. That's why they try to put people with community of color in jail for the private prison owner. Okay. 13th Amendment. Okay. So they threatened these dudes and these young men. I remember when they shut this, and I remember that site in 2000. I remember I was in my early, I was 19, I turned 20 in 99. I remember trying to contact, I think I'm mistaken. They were trying to get people's pictures on the internet, and I didn't know how to upload a picture on the internet at the time. And they were selling people's pictures on the internet who are teenagers. They were doing that too, putting them on eBay and everything for real. So pedophile, for real. So the pedophile ring was going on. Just remember, y'all gotta do y'all research. This is nothing new under the sun, because it wasn't that 30-some years ago we had the Boys Town situation. And I keep bringing it up because one thing I keep bashing my Catholic religion, but let's backtrack. The White House with Reagan and Bush, besides CIA and crack cocaine situation, let's talk about the Boys Town. Remember I said Lawrence King, they call him Larry King. No, not the guy from CNN. This big high yellow brother that was singing a song for President Reagan. Oh, he got locked up. Okay, because he was involved in that scandal. Look it up. American Most Wanted was featuring some people. It was being adopted child. People, boys, particularly not to be a race, especially white boys, were being, and they probably boys of color as well, was being abducted, during this time. And I remember everybody was scared, no matter what color they were. I remember people say, don't you, because people were talking about Joe Wash's child, okay? Now they're saying that Joe Wash's child is probably not dead, okay? That situation, from Joe Wash, John Wash, whatever his name, from American Most Wanted. I'm bringing all this up. You got to backtrack. One thing Zach is going to keep up, and keep track, and keep on everything else. I want everybody, I'm long with it, but I want everybody to get a big, clear picture. Remember they squashed this under the sun in the media about the White House scandal with Reagan and Bush administration, people from them having sex with boys. Yes. Now let's go back with the Hollywood scandal. Okay. Justin Bieber is now coming out, if this is true, is saying that That's the whole reason why he cancels his tour. He's reflecting on religion and his own conscience. And in the thing, said, unlike Jay-Z, now everybody backtracking Jay-Z and Illuminati and, you know, the song Lucifer and he read never the Bible, that type of thing, okay? And how Beyonce image has changed. People now backtracking. And now he's a billionaire, this and that. I want folks to understand something. We're going to also bring up something that's going on. Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown's supposed to be born in 78, 79. My age, right? You know, dark skin Blasian chick. You know, she's part Chinese down her Afro-Trinidadian background, okay? But she called China doll, okay? Foxy Brown, allegedly they're saying that Jay-Z and her was dating. Remember, Jay-Z was a grown man. Not to bash Jay-Z, I don't want, because this is Houston Connection, because, you know, Beyonce is from Houston, and I'm just looking this up. Besides R. Kelly in Aaliyah's situation, because Aaliyah and I are the same age, okay? And people also tracking the fact that she dated Damon Dash, Stacey Dash, you know, the tragic Black-African cousin, okay? You know, Damon Dash in that situation, Jay-Z, and they were all friends, and then Becky with good hair, Rachel Roy, okay? You know, Rachel Roy, okay? You know, not Rachel Roy, Rachel Roy, okay, the light-skinned chick, you know, say good hair, don't care, everybody bash her, but Becky was okay, it's all connected, y'all. I always keep track of this, okay, being when the wheels up here. Don't forget, I want everybody to understand this. Foxy Brown allegedly ain't no nigga than one I got. I hate that song, I hate the N-word in the song, okay, remember. And we always saying Foxy Brown was black and Filipino, but actually her Asian background is Chinese. I remember that when she went on MTV, said, I'm not black and Filipino, I'm Asian, true then. Can you specify what Asian group, sister? Okay, Philippines is in Asia, okay? All right. And remember, you know, everybody, because remember that another Professor song, and Jay-Z was referred by her by Jay-Z. And that song, Ain't No Nigga That Wanna Do Me Better. Okay, that was another Professor song. I can remember it. Foxy Brown, Touch Me. And I don't forget, back in 96, with Case. I don't forget that song, y'all. I don't forget this stuff. And I remember saying, oh, she had black and Filipino. And dark skin with long hair. I don't forget saying this, you know, learn about mixed heritage. Remember, you know me, I'll keep track about mixed heritage, okay? So, I was like, yeah, she black and Filipino. I was telling everybody, yeah. You know me. Okay. Well, allegedly it said that the people was also, because I remember Rashida Strover, you know, the dark skin activist was getting mad about Jay-Z, who's camera skin like me, going with hot yellow Beyonce. I think her or somebody had said that Foxy Brown was upset with Beyonce, something like that, or either Aaliyah. Because they also was dating. Talking about Foxy Brown. Remember, Foxy Brown was supposed to either got married or was born in, not married. He was born in 78, 79. That means she was about my age. Because I'm a 79 child. And she came out in 96, meaning that the fact that she was still a teenager, not 18 yet, when Jay-Z was a grown full man. Okay, at 20-something years old. So that's why that everybody's speculating that maybe that's why the Illuminati and all the other stuff. I don't believe in Illuminati crap, but that's what people speculate. Why the people putting two together and just people saying about child and sexual abuse. Okay, so that's, yeah, I keep it real, y'all. I keep it real. And I backtrack. I'm like, wait a minute. If Jay-Z was dating Foxy Brown and I was a teenager with Foxy Brown, I was coming up, but she born 78, 79, one of them 2 years. Okay. Okay, we don't know about that. Let's keep our mouth shut. Okay. No. So, the point is, but Aaliyah, see, one thing, I was talking to somebody today about the Chris Stokes. Here we go. I'm bringing this up, y'all, but all this, I'm putting all colors into this in this scandal, okay? You know what I mean about it, all right? Because besides the start of Pizzagate and all this other Corey Foreman and Michael Jackson and Q's going with these lighter skinned dudes, okay, and little boys, okay, whether they were Latino or you're Asian, because the first man that came out and said that because he's about my age born 1980. I'm born 79. The Chandler guy, he's Asian and white. You're Asian. He's mixed. Y'all got my white boy. Can y'all please stop that? Okay, reverse of the one drop rule situation up in here. He's mixed. The other children came out was white, and the other one, last one they had a case was Latino. Okay. Man, can you please get it? Okay, I will try to subscribe to your channel. All right, I will. Just, you know. So, but for real, I'm letting y'all know, y'all, that this is, remember, Chris Stokes helped Brandy's career. Remember the big high yellow with those scary eyes. That's why I kind of believe that he did rape his cousin Raz B from B2K. Okay. So, and remember, I was telling somebody yesterday, I said, well, you know, we ain't heard it from Marcus Houston, you know, the other blacks that can do, yeah, Marcus Houston is part Mexican. Okay, a lot of folks don't know that. From Immature, Roger, from, yeah, that dude. Remember they tried to do the remake of, what's that man name? Taking his clothes off, me and butt naked. What's that man name? D'Angelo, you know, that's, what's the woman that kind of like Foster Brown, but older? Angie Stone's baby daddy. Okay. I keep it real. I know all about this business, okay? All right, no, that's not Diamond, the one who called police on Angie Stone. No, that's I think they have a son together, and I'm mistaken. Okay. All right. Anyway, Diamond is close by my age. Diamond, you know, Angie Stone's daughter, the one that called the police, which I understand. Even though I think that she was wrong with knocking her daughter's teeth out. And I kind of feel her pain more about this because I can relate to family issue, you know. But I understand all the money you got. Why are you still staying in your mama's house? Use the money that your mom gave you to move your kids out, okay, in your own place. You know, you're 30-something years old and I got money. I'm not struggling like someone like me, okay? But let's get it straight. So going back to the situation. Remember Raz B came out 10 years ago. The other high yellow brother, okay, that's in B2K. The ball kind of, the fade. Remember the other high yellow brother was Lil Fizz, Good Lotion. That dude, okay, that was on Loving the Bow and the Ratchet, Loving Hip Hop Hollywood, okay. All right, well, 10 years ago when I came out of Job Corps and I was in Houston trying to look for a job and all was going on, Raz B came out in 2007 saying that Chris Stokes had raped him, had sexually abused him, okay? And this was going on. I never forget, I almost signed up with Chris Stokes trying to be a star thing. Remember? Yeah, I remember. I'm glad I did not sign up with that bullshit. Well, I don't forget this stuff. Well, he came on TMZ, said it was not true. I said, something ain't right here. Why would he lie? Because he had Chris Stokes on the phone with Ricky Romance and all them. Yeah, his brother. Okay. And they tried to beat up Chris Stokes and them and some of the cast members of BTK and all that. Okay. And Marcus Houston. And I'll never forget this. Then later on, Raz B got beat up in Thailand or Hong Kong. And he been on podcasts and telling folks that he was, I think they said, someone told me on the comment section when I did a review about this, why was you seeing live? If you didn't, why you're not pressing charges? They said that Chris Stokes threatened him. Okay. And Chris Stokes, we ain't heard nothing from Chris Stokes after this scandal. I haven't heard nothing from Chris Stokes. And then Ray J came out with a diss track bashing Immature IMX because Underwear on their head. And I remember as a 13-year-old when Immature came out, 14, they was on the United Negro College phone. They come out every January, you know. And I never get my grandfather said, look at this, look at this, look at this. That's sad. These Negroes got that dog. I don't forget my grandfather saying, got that underwear on their head. And I said, why they over here perform with underwear on their He-Man? You know, the underwear we used to wear back in the 80s, you know, the cartoon character, Batman. I'm like, why would they put underwear on their head? Which makes, like, that's suspicious. And I remember that. And, so, and Raz B went in detail about how the dude's penis looked like, talking about, Marcus Houston. I remember watching these videos. I'm like, yeah. And ever since then, Raspy has not been the same. Lucky he not on Love and Hip Hop, and there'll be a fight because then that I just saw years ago when before Winston cut his long hair, Lil Fizz have their display. We don't fool with gay ass niggas. I remember watching that video. Yes, I hate that N word, but that's what bitch ass nigga. You know, I remember. Oh yeah, I watched that. I'm like, damn. There was beef between them, and remember, it was actually 2007 before the Raspy came out. They supposed to have a reality show. It got canceled. You know, with Lil Fizz, Raspy, and the other camera skin brother, not Omarion. And Mario, remember, he left. Remember, they left in 2004 before I went to Job Corps. I think it was around before I went to Job Corps. Or either, no, it was 2003. I went to Job Corps 2004, after the Super Bowl with Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake. And when they fooled me, when they were watching Beyonce perform at the Grammys, when I went there, I remember that Sunday, okay? And, I don't forget. It was 2003. Show us. This one, You Got Served had came out, right? Yeah, show up. Yeah, okay, You Got Served came out. And I don't forget this. I don't forget this. They was all crying when bump, bump, bump. And that was my jam with him and Diddy on there. Baby, turn around. Let me see you shake your body. Bump, bump, bump. I don't forget this song. I was jamming that song. And I love them women in that video. Yes. You know. But that's my song right there. I love that song. And I was glad they was getting it. Remember, I gave them props. Anyone know it? I don't have to bring a race, the R word, the R call, the rest call up in here. Remember I told you back in 99 when I was turning 20, I think I turned 20 on Houston Press, this when the boy bands was coming in. Now I don't look all that Latin, although I found out last year I do have Spanish Creole roots. I don't look white, and I knew that I had white DNA as a teenager. I speculated besides Native American. My dad told me about the Native American background. You know, of course, when we was black, but I was looking in the mirror like, I don't look like the people in the. That's why I also cried. I tell you when I went to Lionel Richie, We Are the World, because I remember watching those images in Africa, and I remember as a kid being like the guy from Boys in the Hood. They say I ain't no African. We grew up like that, okay? And I remember, saying, oh, I gotta be, and I remember and I remember my dad mentioned that we had Native American, and I finally had. I remember, that mentioned the mixed ancestry in our roots. Okay, well, bringing this up is because back in '99, I called this line for Virgin Records looking for boy bands. They didn't mention race on the ad, but when I heard it say they want white, Latin, and Italian guys, I got very offended. Okay, so and I remember I gave them a very lengthy voicemail up and got very defensive about that, okay? Because it was discriminatory. Because why not have boy band for everybody, okay? Not just for this circuit. They was trying to compete with NC. And that's one thing I didn't like about Luke Perman. Saying he was looking for white guys, and Latin, saying we had Backstreet Boys and NC. Why not include? And then I remember when I had made a big mouth on that voicemail, next thing they had O-Town, they had the Mulatto brother. There was a fro, but lighter than me in O-Town. I don't forget this, okay? So remember the only one that was in the, of course they had Boys to Men, that's mostly R&B, but the pop ones, the only one they had of color that was of African descent was the guy from Pop, Baby, Let the Lights Go Out. There was like the male version Spice Girls from England. The light skin, but he's mulatto, okay? All right, I think one's part Arabian as well. Okay, and I remember, and they did have people of color who was Latin on there. You had Howie D and AJ from the Backstreet Boys. Howie D's part Puerto Rican, Boricua, okay, all right, and part Irish. And what's his name's part white and part Cuban, AJ, okay? So that's why I know AJ was Hispanic, okay? Did not know that until someone told me, yeah, he's he's part Cuban. So I'm like, and I'm like, really? I say, so Lou Pearlman, I remember getting mad when I heard him after I had did that So the reason why I defend B2K, because they was doing both R&B and pop, breaking that barrier. Do you understand? And I was glad to see that as a man of African descent who looked more close to my African roots. Okay, to see B2. That's why I gave them props. And then they wasn't stereotyped, they wasn't thug out. You know what I'm saying? They went no thug, you know, although we see that image later on, okay, like Raspy and look at bitches, niggas. See, they didn't talk like that doing B2K. They might have kept it on a hush hush. Okay, you know what I'm saying? But they came out with a positive image, you know, that was marketed or commercialized. Yes, a good image, okay, for us brothers, okay, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I gave them props. I don't forget where I come from, y'all. Okay, because I claim mixed roots. I don't forget this brother here, this camel skin, black, French, Spanish, Creole, English, American brother. Do not forget where he come from. Let's get that straight, okay? Because, like I said, and I remember at 19, 20 years old, listen to it, I said, we want only men who are white, Latin, and Italian. I remember, like, Virgin, really? Jan Jackson, you just signed a contract with them. Can you tell them to shut these people out of business? Okay, come on. I was mad about that. But anyway, so this it hurts me. This scandal came out because of that. That's why I talk about it. I'm very heartbroken when I heard about this, you know what I'm saying? This group was not saying nigga, okay, you know, making buffoonery, trying to be the private prison owners and racist record execs, minstrel shows, okay? That's what hurt me. That's what, I'm sorry, it hurt my heart when I heard about this scandal. You know, they were making money in both R&B and pop records, and it's like something that's going mainstream, making good image for us brothers. Like just same thing with Destiny's Child did. You know, they were no ratchet hood rats. Okay, they was touch and sisters. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I'm always give props to my people, African descent, showing positive image and breaking the barriers in the industry. That's what I stand up on. Okay, so that was the reason why that I was upset. Like, really? I'm like, why? So going back with Raspy, remember I did the video 2 years ago about bashing, and I did say on my video Chris Brown sex tape. I meant to say Raspy because they both kind of resemble each other. Y'all know, besides they don't all look alike, okay, because they're high yellow brothers, but they do have that round shaped head, you know, right, and it fade. Okay, come on. So Chris Brown, okay, sorry, Raspy, sorry, Raspy, when he came up with that white girl, and remember I critiqued it, I talked bad about it. Okay, all right. Remember I did two videos of that, and back 2 years ago in 2015, and I noticed that psychologically damaged him. You know, the fight, the threats, and Chris Stokes. You know, his cousin, because Chris Stokes and they both related. And then we haven't heard nothing from Tug Entertainment. And, you know, only one I know who's popping is Seven Sweeter. Remember, she was in You Can't Take My Virginity. That was the female version of TG4. Remember, You Can't Take My Kiss Me, Touch Me. I don't forget that song back in B. Talk to me. I remember that song. And it was teaching girls. I was glad You Can't Take My Virginity. Teaching these girls not to be thoughts. Okay, at a young age. Yes, I was glad that Christos came out with that song, but I think he was dirty in the head, okay? So, that's why I take issue with the B2K scandal, okay? Because I was happy to see brothers doing the Backstreet Boys, because there was discrimination going on in the industry, and showing a positive image. Because remember, also the reason why I take issue about racial stereotypes and stuff, because while they was promoting the Backstreet Boys, you know, mostly white, but a few Latinos, and mostly white on NSYNC in a positive. And then they had the what's the man, Nick Lachey, 98 Degrees in a positive. While they were showing positive image of white guys, and then a few Latino, okay, they were showing a negative image of brothers, okay, or with the hip hop industry, the gangster ghetto stuff. Y'all, that's why I talk about race in, because remember, I was coming up. Okay, trying to be, and people was trying to tell me you shouldn't sing Latin music. Then I know I had an ounce of Latin in me. Okay, at the time, you know, talking about Answer.com, And, and trying to still tell me, that's why I take issue with that. Because, to be honest with you, if the R car, the R race was not an issue this, I'd be making money right now, and I'd be living some projects right now, and talking to y'all right now, okay? And not talking about the subject. That's the whole reason why I don't like sunblocks in my pack. Keyword. So, point is, let's get back to the situation. So, the sex stuff, the sex abuse stuff with Chris Stokes, R. Kelly, Pizzagate, and X-Men stuff. All this junk, and Corey Feldman, here come Justin Bieber. We had what's the guy that Elijah Wood mentioned it, and other stars coming out, and even Michael Jackson's daughter mentioned she was sexually abused. Paris Jackson, why she was going through a lot of suicide. By defending her when Williams with her wig, was making fun of her, talking about, I don't think she black. Excuse me, first of all, Miss Williams, and I'm going to ask a person with camera skin on that. That's why I don't forget where I come from. We not no pure Negroes, and it wasn't for them folks who are mulatto, who did look white, who can able to pass as white, with some black DNA. You would not look the way you're looking. I would either. I have those in my ancestry. Okay, please shut up. Everybody accuse you over here bleaching your skin, do whatever you want to do, but some don't be bad because you can come out looking like Paris Jackson. Let's call it like it is, okay? I just get tired of that crab bear mentality. They gonna get more favoritism to the white, Eurocentric favoritism because I don't look like that. That's what people are hating in our community who hate Paris Jackson and the rest of Jackson's children because they feel that because back in the day in Jim Crow, if you did look white, you was able to get some type of money, okay? For example, look at Lena Horne. She don't look like a white woman, but she was very light-skinned. Look at Dar Danvers. Let's call it. Remember I told you about the pageant, the Black Texas pageant at the youth with that sister who looked past for Hispanic, who's part, Melanson had won. Okay, I defended her. Okay, well, we might be mad because for centuries they've been doing that for years. Y'all shout about the high yellow women and racial biggest women in hip hop videos. Go back to your jazz time. Look at them women like white women on there. Okay, thank you. They were sisters with that one drop rule. Y'all didn't know y'all doggone history. Okay, come on, really. That's why Betsy, who was camera skin with Queen on TV. Remember they said she went lighter than paper bag. She can. Thank you. Come on now. I know my history. Okay. So, even they did someone who's lighter than me, Josephine Baker, that way, and she was not dark skinned, okay? Dark skin, dark chocolate. She was about a little bit lighter than me. She was not light enough. So they did, yeah, she had discrimination on both, and they put black paint on, and black face on her. You know what I'm saying? Know your history, okay? That's why she went to France, because she didn't deal with all that mess, okay? Come on. When Trump won, that's why I said I'm gonna do the Josephine Baker thing, okay? And John Horst, the Black Seminoles, okay? Leading go to Mexico, okay? So, anyway, going back to the situation. That's why I bring this up, because this gotta stop, this sex abuse situation with kids, exploitation, and then the people who are picking on Michael Jackson and false accuse him. Like I say, nothing, something, the apple fall from the tree. These people 19 was doing that mess and accusing Michael, and Michael was hanging with these people. And when you hang with bad company, people try to put their bad bullshit on what they doing on you, who's innocent, so they can make themselves. Thank you. That's exactly what I see here. And and Justin Bieber, by him canceling his tour. Remember, that's why I'm gonna go back with the R. Kelly situation. See, I think that R. Kelly got caught up with this situation. Okay, you want to say you're bad, hang up, be careful with the comments you keep, bad influence. Okay. Remember, Aaliyah was 12 years old in 91. I was turned 12 around by this time in August, okay, in 91, okay? I just left the 5th grade. Leah turned 12 in January. She Got Vibe was being recorded in 91 with public announcement. Aaliyah's got it. Okay, R. Kelly was saying that. Then later on, we found R. Kelly getting married to her after I turned 15. Okay, when Lee was, okay, back in 94. And about the peen, okay, so I feel like they should pay a piss on me, piss on you, okay. Yeah, I laughed at, yes I did. Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love. All I wanna do, none of they want. I wanna piss on you. When you take a wish of my Hershey's thing, I wanna pee in your food. Doodle butter. Haters wanna hate, lovers wanna love. I don't wanna do none of the above. I wanna piss on you. I laughed my ass off with Dave Chappelle. Yeah, because I do believe he was peeing on that girl. Yeah. Oh, nasty bastard. And y'all, I will make a video about the cult, the sex cult. See, okay, he had ties to the industry. But I'm glad we bringing this up. He must saw for examples in the industry that Justin Bieber is talking about. Which reason why R. Kelly got away with Aaliyah. Because remember, if it was a normal person got a 15-year-old go cross state lines and lie about their age to get married, that's a Trump's felony. And we're going to bring up the racial issue in the criminal justice. You know, it was a brother. He'd be locked up with that money, bullshit toss, money. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's why he got away with this way. He got away with it back in the 90s with Aaliyah, and in 2000s, he got away with when he was peeing on Sparkle's, supposed to be Sparkle's niece. Okay, I would love to interview that woman who was in that video. You know, just like, for example, we have Andre Jackson with the situation with hosting Florida's. He came on my thing. Unlike somebody else before him came on my thing, acting a fool about their fiance. I don't want to bring this up. I would like someone, those who have issues on my videos, be intelligent with that, and I would love to have R. Kelly, the girl, the woman, because she's a woman now, who was an R. Kelly video to come talk exactly this. I want to know all happened. Give me the tea up here. Give me the coffee spill right here. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what all happened in that video, because I don't want to go against the rules. Remember Star Jones, because I'm about to go ask who has that video, because I want to see it was him. And Star Jones said on The View back in 2002 or 2002, she said, excuse me, if anybody get caught, she's a lawyer, anybody get caught with it, there is a you have a possession of a child, but you get, I said, oh no, I ain't trying to get in trouble. I just want to know if R. Kelly someone listens to music again, you know, because I got a little guilty. Listen, step in the game of love. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Clap, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's a good beat to, you know what I'm saying? Because one thing I'm going to give him, even though he's nasty in the head, R. Kelly is a very talented artist. Don't get me wrong. I love Step in the Game of Love. I love, you know, Thorn. You know what I'm saying? I love all that. You know what I'm saying? I love those songs, okay? You know, back in the 90s, before we knew about the Leah thing, I remember wanting to go, you know, when I was 13 years old, you know, our hormones as guys, our hormones were rushing, and, you know, we're 13, so all guys bragging in junior high time, we got this girl here last night, and I remember wanting to get R. Kelly's tape or CD, that's how old I am, but tape or CD, you know, and put on Honey Love and make love to the girl back in middle school. When I was in middle school back in the day, I don't forget them days, okay? Talking about that, I don't like no women. Y'all see here, y'all know my business like that. So I remember once again, you know, and I remember we listened to Sex, Me. I said, oh, I was 14 years old in 8th grade. I said, oh, if I get one of them girls, you know, we gonna play that song, you know what I'm saying? And my body's calling. Remember, we listened to 12 Play in 8th grade back in 94. Okay, way before Aaliyah came out back and forth. Okay, let's be real with this, okay? And Sadie, when we had a little 8th grade prom, well, y'all laugh. This white man who was our principal, very old school. He was a principal when my aunt was in high school in the 70s. Okay, silly. Anyway, they didn't want to call our 8th grade dance a prom because, you know, okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. And everybody in the auditorium, no, in the gym was saying prom, 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 prom. Man, making fun of, you know, back in the 8th grade. I forget them days back in 93, 94. In the 94, he said, y'all, if we call it a prom, I'm going to cancel it because what it was, they wanted to, you know, because, you know, in prom, people going back in the car and do something. Okay, back in the seat of the car. Okay, that's the reason why, okay? So I remember we were playing R. Kelly, Sadie, you know what I'm saying? We all dancing, you know what I'm saying? When we were dancing Brick House, like I was dancing Brick House, and, you know, they put some old school settings, Break Out, The Sheep, yeah, we were playing all that. I remember we had a good time in 8th grade back in May of 94. I'm forgetting them days, okay? So we would listen to, you know, R. Kelly, and I remember in the system, she was at my confirmation. Yeah, I don't forget, because I think she converted to Catholicism as well. And his sister, old school, because she was young at the time when my aunt was in school. So she was teaching since then. And she had most of African-American student community, was becoming mostly Hispanic. And I was not in her reading class. We had the other sister was in my reading class, okay? And I went to go during lunchtime, so we'll go into the building. Cause remember we wasn't supposed to be, but they let us come into the building during lunchtime to go to, hang out with teachers, And the sister that was who's my uncle's best friend's daughter. We were all listening to 12 play, and they were saying 12 play, and not during class time. Was in this older sister classroom. She wasn't singing that, but the other kids were listening to R. Kelly. They had the whole tape, okay? Because remember, we had cassette tapes. You had to buy CD players. They were expensive then. Okay, I'm old school. I remember this, okay? And I remember saying, oh, and I remember listening to Nancy, my body's calling for you. You know what I'm saying? My body's calling, my body, remix, all that. Yeah, I remember, you know what I'm saying? I remember all that. No, Download came out in 96. Okay, sure did. I'm trying to think, remember the R. Kelly songs. So, remember, we was thinking about R. Kelly, and back in those days, that was your love making. That was your sex game. Okay, dang. Okay, we didn't think you were talking about young girls. We didn't think we was talking about, we thought we were talking about grown ass women, because he was grown man, you know what I'm saying? So us, if, no disrespect to Aaliyah, if I was going Aaliyah, remember Aaliyah's a couple of months older than me, that makes sense, okay? Not someone 20-something years old, you know what I'm saying, at that time. So, I'm sorry, I'm thinking about girls, and when I was in, my age, okay, getting girls at my age, I'm gonna put R. Kelly. First thing, put an R. Kelly song on, get the rubber out, you know what I'm saying? I used to carry me a condom in my doggone wallet. Yes, I used to. Yes, I did. Okay, because I remember my dad telling me, carry this. Okay, I remember at the time. Yes, I remember. He tell our business, but he told me carry this in case you get, and I remember carrying me a condom in my wallet. Okay. And so I carry a condom in my wallet just in case we go ahead and, might get one of them girls, you know what I'm saying, when I was in middle school or high school, we gonna do it. And I remember Pop-Up put an R. Kelly song on, okay? You know what I'm saying? While we, like Lionel Rich was saying that folks made babies with his songs at the concert. Okay, well, exactly. All right. That's what we're thinking of. But remember, Lionel Richie was more clean with it. R. Kelly was a little raunchy with it, but tried not to use any cuss words. Okay, remember they tried to limit, the sale, the parent advice, Okay, I know how to marketing. Somehow I don't know everything about the music, but I know how to marketing too. Is you're trying to go to a bigger audience when you don't curse as much. Okay, so what happened is I was like, damn, why would you go with a 15-year-old? All them fine sisters in the videos and public announcement, you know what I'm saying? They was in your videos you couldn't go with. I'm like, come on, so it was some fine sisters. It was fine sisters in there. I'm like, damn, what these shoes? Actually, no offense, that sounds appropriate. I was a teenager. I would want to go with them. You know what I'm saying? They were grown. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to advocate though on this video, okay? But that's what we was thinking as a, saying back in the day, remember, there were fine sisters in them on them R. Kelly video. Why the hell? Grown ass women, okay? I didn't understand that mess. So, point is, the reason I'm bringing up R. Kelly, don't you see that I believe Christos, R. Kelly, they copycat what they saw in the mainstream Hollywood behind closed doors in the pedophilia situation, okay? And that's why everybody says sex cult. Because, remember, if you look at Open Secret, there was a cult too, a sex cult. They got all these boys, mostly Caucasian, okay? And maybe it was a mix or not, whatever. They felt that was so nasty, don't even want to say the word, keep it in their head. They got all this for pizza poison and drinking, drugs and all that. That's a cult. And they remember, like David Koresh, they threaten you if in Jim Jones, if you go back and say something, you go and snitch, okay? And that's why Corey Feldman does not want to tell nobody who sexually abused him because of that. Y'all get my point? So when they talking about R. Kelly have a sex cult, get these young women, remember, and I do blame the parents. If you knew this man already had a history going with Aaliyah, being peed on 15-year-old girls, and blaming his darker skinned brother, which we know as mixed race black folks, we don't all look alike. R. Kelly by my complexion, and this killer brother dark skin, you know damn well you trying to go to some white racist people who think all of us look alike, brother. Dude, and don't hotep want to be blacking down folks who want to say all of us are pure black. We not, brother. I'm not one of them brothers. Okay, I call it like it is. You're behind light and your brother. You know damn well that you and Kitty not look alike. Come on now. I gotta say, if someone look like you with same complexion, all that, yeah, you can say that. But that dude dark skin, you caramel, you lighter than him. You light skin compared to him. Call it like it is. So it don't make no sense. So they know damn well that it was Kitty in that damn video. Brother, we don't always, since we all mixed up, we don't all look alike. I'ma keep that real of my channel. I'ma advocate that fact. We don't all look alike. Do that mixed DNA. Come on now. So point is, that's the whole reason why. I'm not like, that's why I said, y'all, the parents of these women, you can't, I'm sorry, y'all was somehow pimping y'all daughters. And no offense to the dad, I want that old crazy dad coming after me saying that. Because we already had people come out y'all acting a fool with me. It seemed like you was pimping your daughter out to R. Kelly. Not pimping per se. But if I had a daughter, there's no way in hell I'm going to introduce to R. Kelly to get famous. And then your other daughter rapping, talking about, oh, that nigga, this old bitch ass nigga, and acting all hard like she the brat or something. I'm like, come on, sister, chill. You had no business meeting with this man, period. There's other people in the industry who don't have that nasty mindset, could have helped your daughter become famous. Now everybody's coming out saying sex code, and I do feel sorry for them, and part of me don't. You should know better. The dude had a track record with Aaliyah. Y'all get my point? There's no way in hell I'm going to sit here and send my 17-year-old daughter to R. Kelly. Y'all, that's why I agree with, and I'm not bashing Michael Jackson. I do believe he was innocent. He's not even being, going through all the issues. When Sherry Underwood, that's why I love her so much. Remember she said about the nappy hair, about how they clowns kids. Okay, all right, mixed kids. And talking about, okay, I don't defend the word she was saying, but I didn't get offended. She's a joke. Sherry Underwood. When she was on BET, remember I watched BET Comedy View. Remember talking about the Jar Lopez. Okay, and I remember Sherry Underwood came in there all looking beautified and had her own hair. It was perm, and she had that old nice, woman suit, with the short skirt coming in, all, with the stockings and heels. Don't forget all this, okay? Coming all professional. You can tell this is a professional sister. I don't know, anybody would not go with this sister because she's a beautiful dark-skinned sister. When she came on there on Comedy View, and she was, baby, I love watching me some Sherry on the World Comedy View. She said, they talk about Michael Jackson, but that's these kids. And they talking about the chef, talking about that they watched him do this. They said, excuse me, before y'all arrest Michael Jackson, that's what she said. And no offense to Jackson family, but I had to laugh at this, and she tell the truth. She said, the people who drove the boys to Michael Jackson's house should be arrested. To Never Ever Land. The people at Never Ever Land who feeds the peanut butter jelly should be arrested too. The parents of who sent their child to Never Ever Land because the child was never ever the same again. I'm laughing. The man say he was bad. The man say he was dangerous. You should have believed him. Okay, so I'm not making fun of Michael Jackson. I do believe he's innocent. But if you heard all these allegations, like Janet Vizzo trying to be okay, I'm gonna mention her name. She better not sue me for, because everybody mentioned Gavin. Okay, yeah, everybody mentioned your name, and he changed his name after Michael Jackson died. He was a fugitive. Okay, and admit that he didn't molest him. Okay, I keep up with this situation on Zacarias Vivo. We gonna keep it real on my channel. She's trying to get money, trying to get even Jane Leno, who made fun of Michael Jackson over that Martin Bashir thing. He had to defend Michael Jackson, and because she was trying to get money from him. Oh yeah. Now you in Hollywood. That's why the Latino man who's not Porcho said, "This is not our coach do it." Remember, that's why she lost the case, because she said, "This is how our coach do it." And the Latino man said, "No, our coach do not do that." That's right. See, the Latino man do not live the Porcho hate black hate immigrant Latino wannabe white mentality. That's why maybe you miss the second and the last accuser. Oh, trying to be. Well, everybody is about mention her damn name anyway. He should change her name to Jan Jackson because her name is Jan. No, baby, you never be Jan Jackson. Keep your damn name. You probably try to marry Michael Jackson to get that damn money. That's what you trying to do. You use your the sum of cancer to get your damn to get that money. See, and I feel like Cheryl Underwood. Yo, if Michael Jackson was good, they should lock your ass out too. Okay, because y'all would never ever the same again. Okay, come on. I keep it real. All right. Well, the dude is hiding. Okay, remember the dude, the last accuser, the last accuser. The last accuser, he's hiding. He's a fugitive. I don't know if they caught him yet. And he changed his name. And he said when Michael Jackson had died, that everybody believed that Michael Jackson raped me, but that's not true. The mother was lying. Everybody was saying they interviewed everything. I had to get that book by, what's her name? Aphrodite Jones, baby, I'm gonna get that book because she admitted she came out of the closet and said I was trying to set up Michael Jackson up and exaggerate everything in the media, and now she had a guilty conscience came out, and I had to give her respect and forgive her for doing that to their brother. Okay, I had to show that because when a person changed, just like I want to be forgiven, that's how I am. It's just that I don't forget. I know you're supposed to forgive those who did it wrong. They don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, but and I'm not Michael Jackson. It's just that as a brother, I kind of felt like, really, I knew you was trying to be in that lynch mob, okay? But she came out of the lynch mob of the media, and she said, yeah, we did, she told Bill O'Reilly, okay, on Fox News, I gotta get that book. I'm gonna go and buy that book online. I am gonna buy that book. Yes, I am, about how they exaggerate that case of Michael Jackson. The people said they interviewed their last accuser, and they said that they found out that it was not true because you can tell that he was being staged, okay? And I believe they did. I believe they staged him, and I believe that woman, his mama, did that. Because she already had trying to get a doctor, trying to get money from people. She was money hungry. Why would you use if your son has cancer, why the hell you would do that? That's just the evilest thing. So that's why I believe that Michael Jackson, I never actually believed that Michael Jackson did it. I remember, and I want to bring up someone else's name who came on my channel. Remember I talked about the Jose frustration, and I remember I said that I believe that Andre Jackson did it because I didn't hear nobody come out and say I did not do it. Okay, let me tell you something about race. When Michael Jackson was accused of the Chandler guy, the one who's Eurasian, okay, who's mixed, he came out full blast and said, I'm not guilty. I didn't do this and that. You can tell by body language and emotions. One thing I look at body language real good. Now, of course, people can lie and fake, but for some reason, I was 14 when I was in 8th grade when the accusation happened back in '93, and I remember I said, something tell me Michael Jackson did not do this, and everybody just making big because he's very feminine, about the alleged skin bleach, for finding he did have skin disease, and all this other stuff. People just using those because I remember doing when I was in El Paso when the trial was going on of the last accuser, the Latino guy. And remember, there was Latinos people being portrayed in El Paso, broadcasting this on. Remember, the hip-hop station in El Paso was making fun of Michael Jackson. African-American people was backing them up like a bunch of coons. Some car dealing was making fun, and they kept bringing OJ name into it, and what's the guy name, basketball player Kobe into this thing, and Michael Jackson won. I'm glad for Kobe and OJ. And you can tell it's that portrait mentality, okay, as I call on my channel. You would not want to buy no offense to SPN. You want to do that to SPN, so don't do it to Michael Jackson, okay? So that's what I remember wanted to turn the station off hearing that. Like, you're choosing this thing because you want to try to be mejor raza, quiere ser blanco, and the guy sus raíces africana, and also later on indígena if you wanted to, okay? Situation. And I saw all that, and I remember getting very, y'all, and then I remember arguing. Remember I said the big old Cholo guy that was from LA, and after to get talking about Gemini. Okay, I talked about that story when I was in Job Corps. Okay. Well, I remember that's why we stopped being friends. See, that dude was cool until we were talking about the Eminem, and I said I don't like Eminem's song making fun of Michael Jackson. And I sound like Eminem. Why? Because he made fun of Michael Jackson, and remember I told that bitch, the tragic black skin, the one like ugly bitch. She was in the classroom, and I bitch to take that classroom. Yes, I'll forget this back in 2005. And I was the only one, and I said, and that's what I was told. I said, I don't know OJ did before I saw that video in 2006 about the phone records on Nicole. I don't forget this. And I was the only one that said, yeah, when he bleached, I said, excuse me. I said, well, many of y'all, I was talking about Christina, and I was talking about Aguilera. I was talking about the Christina talk show host, the Cuban woman. She ain't look like that before she had a talk show. She had her hair bleached blonde, got plastic surgery, and she said, "Yo, white baby, you got some African in you too in Cuba. Come on, I like it is, and baby, it's a name American as well. You ain't no fool but on white Cuban, and you know we live all on pictures." And I said, "You gonna make fun of Michael? It's me, y'all." And I know about the Molly Perla creams. Okay, yeah, let's call it like it is. The Molly Perla creams out there, the DMSA and all the Mensa, whatever it's called, out there. Yes, everybody, yeah, they don't know about that stuff. Yeah, for real. You know, trying to, and I remember meeting Latinos, which they were white. I mean, 100 woman told me she looked very mestiza looking, more native though. And she told me, she said she wished she looked white. In Spanish, she told me straight up. Okay. So, but you can't make fun of Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson also speaks of black, white, and American, and your behind is too. Okay, you just look different due to the degrees of mixture. Let's call it like it is. I don't like hypocrites. Okay, and I remember was saying this, and that's why that big Cholo guy, well, he don't look Cholo, but he was filled with a gang in L.A. and in El Paso. And I remember when I told him I got an argument to do, homie. You can try to fight me here, and guess what? I get you behind arrested. You know we go in jail. You're in Choco Town now. They'll kill you in there. Yeah. See, I know about that. And that's why I told us I call laws on you if you do something to me. And I told us, and remember this dude big. And remember I said I believe using weapons, like I said about the Ohio dude and Mega Tech in 2013. Okay, from New Orleans. I told okay, I was going to enjoy. I was going to get the keyboards, the computer, the modems, everything. I was about to knock this dude, act like Craig fighting Devo on Friday. I don't forget this situation. Don't forget this situation at all. Because all we had disagreement, them Geminis are crazy. Because he was Gemini. I'm a Leo. Them Geminis are crazy. Because we're friends. Because when we met each other, we were friends. You know what I'm saying? We were cool. But someone told me, be careful of this dude. And yeah. And so ever since then, and I remember, and I kind of think the dude was, because he's a hyper masculine, machismo guys. You know, okay. Because I never forget, we was in El Paso College, and he was making, and he was out loud with it too. And that's why every time we see him, we never talked. Back in 2006. And one of the teachers that he didn't like, time out. Oh, look at his shoes. He go to the OP. Anyone knows that's the old plantation? No, not slave. That's the gay club in El Paso. Okay. And I remember I was in Spanish class. I'm like, damn, this dude loud as hell. They're talking about me being loud. This dude's loud in there. You know what I'm saying? And every time we see each other, we would never talk. Because we had got to argument and I had to call laws on here. I did. And I told him, I said, dude, if you know, you're in a Paso, homie. You're not in LA, homie. You know, anyone knows I'm not going in detail about LA and they don't get along, okay? Okay. And I said, dude, come on. I said, you in Texas, homie? And I told him, I said, dude, you want to fight me? Come on. Because I ain't scared. I go ahead and get all these chairs and tables. I knocked them. I was about to beat that. Give him talking about me being scared. And I was because he was making fun of dude. I said, go ahead. So you can go ahead and try to get me kicked out of job because I'll put your ass in jail. Because you know in jail you're going to be locked up in them cholos and you're not in the same clique as them. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my head saying, like, you know, really. You're not in Khalifa's homie. You in their house. You in Choco Town. So, yeah. So that's why, you know, thank you. So people don't know the culture, the gang. Yeah, I know about it. I wasn't affiliated, but I know of it. Okay? So, like Chemo the Black Skin, I'm not against it, but I know some. Okay, y'all know that song that Chemo Black Skin came out. Okay, shout out to Chemo. And by the way, I was in El Paso. I was communicating with Chemo on social media, trying to get on his record label, Dead Silent Records. But yeah, I was trying to get in there. Okay, his record label. Shout out to Chemo the Black Skin from Liquid Habits. Anyway, so But point is, when that Michael Jackson was going on, they were making fun of him. I'm serious. I mean, constant mad talk. Mad talk. I'm serious. Like, you know, in El Paso, Texas, they were talking bad. I'm like, damn. The funny part is that folks in the media do not want to talk about the ones who was on his side. It was a Latino woman, and y'all gonna laugh. She had got kicked out of her at El Paso Community College. I was in job court, you know, in the vacation period. I wasn't in the college program then. It's on Paso Ties. She got kicked out of El Paso Community College, and she got fired because this woman went to L.A., California, drove all the way down to the trial to defend Michael Jackson. I'm not like, I want my word. She was a extreme hard. I'm like, damn, she worse than me by Mariah Carey. You know what I'm saying? This woman here lost her job, lost her, y'all laughing at y'all what did she lost her job, she lost her school over for real. Over see Michael Jackson. What time is it? Oh, it must be the garbage people. Okay. It's 6:19. This woman lost her damn job, lost her school and college to go see Michael Jackson trial. Yes, I'm not lying. In a past times talked about this woman. I'm not lying. She lost her career. She lost her she's Hispanic. She drove her friends. They drove I-10. The same I-10 in Houston goes to El Paso, goes to California. Drove all the way down. I'm not lying. Lost her job and her career over this trial. Because she was on Michael Jackson. She was a team Michael Jackson side, okay? Hashtag team MJ. Okay, she was that. But let's get back to the subject. So, anyway, because it's about to be next, it's an hour and 10 minutes. Okay. So, the reason I'm bringing this up about the Justin Bieber situation, because all these cases are coming up, and it seems to me it is very true, which I don't doubt it. Because Kara Feldman was going with this situation, and almost in the situation. I talked about my story back in '97 when that brother from Black Pages Houston, that's the black businesses, okay, in Houston, had a talent agency, and I understand why he was operating from Mama house. Mama, like, she didn't get along with him, and she gave him the number, which was not listed in the pages. And next thing, this dude on Montrose promoting his doggone talent, but asked me if I was a virgin. I'm like, dang, you ain't no one woman to ask that question. Why are you asking me that? You know? And I was 17. I told him I was 17, going on 18 years old. And he asked me, are you a virgin? You know what I'm saying? For real. And I don't forget that. I remember my dad saying, well, I'm not taking over that area, you know? And so, it hurts my heart because there's a lot of young people who wants to become famous, who want to become singers, at the models. And I don't understand how anybody who is grown, when all these adults, male thighs, female thighs, gay, straight, bi, whatever, want to harm a child that way. You know, all the money in the world you can always buy. That's what I said about the Bill Cosby, and I'm not being a coon. I do believe that he did do it because with that woman, the yellow bone woman's sister, the one y'all making fun calling her a man, she ain't like that back in the day, okay? She had long hair, she looked more feminine, she's a tomboy, okay? Don't go there. She did do the proper procedures, and in that class, actually, he did admit that he did give her drugs. Yes, I know about the NBC situation and understand that any brother, clear-hearted, who don't do that type of stuff, that will happen to him when they do. Don't get it wrong, I'm not being a damn coon about it, but we have people that's going around our community, have friends in the community, who's getting by that same Negro situation, and I'm not letting a guilty person be saved by that. That's the whole reason why if you're innocent, that's why I'm on your side. But I remember at 17 years old asking if I was a virgin at 17 years old back in '97, and all I was doing trying to become famous, okay, and I wasn't trying to be sexually abused. I wasn't trying. This is hurting to me. You know what I'm saying? How the hell a person who's grown? Well, even ask that question, and that's why I'm glad it was, you know, and I hear about this, and I'm not even famous, I'm almost 40. You know, as a child, I flunked the first grade because I wanted to be famous and be next to Whitney Houston. Okay, that's why they do my schoolwork. I saw money, and I said, what's the heck going to school? And even though I didn't know better, at 6 years old because I wanted to be famous. I wanted to be like Webster, you know. I wanted to see Michael Jackson and Donald Ross, and that's what I was happy to see. Besides Mariah Carey, I was happy to see Lionel Richie, you know. And it hurts me when people in the industry, you know, who's sick in the head would sexually abuse a child. I don't understand. All the grown people in the world who are able to give it to you in STD free, why the hell you will sit here and remember, like I say, I don't forget the time that I was only 17 years old trying to become famous. That's the only thing. I wasn't trying to have sex with anybody. Yeah, the girls at school that I go to school with are those of my age group, but I wasn't trying to get with somebody at a grown old age. And I was focused on my career. And someone sick in the head asked that question. So when I hear about the Justin Bieber situation that he didn't want to do this, I cannot deny that it would happen. I hear about the Corey Feldman. I hear about Raz B, the Aaliyah situation, okay? You know, and the R. Kelly being peeing on the 15. That's the reason why I take this. Because I want to have kids, okay? I want to get married. I want my child, if he or she, my daughter or son wants to be, I don't want them being abused. Why I talk about killing people, whoever beat my kid, because I remember getting beaten, want to fight back, and when I got whooped or something, that's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why, because I don't want my kids, any shape, form, or fashion, being abused, okay? I don't want them to have bipolar type 1, like I have right now, okay? So don't you understand? I never told nobody that, but that's the truth. I'm not making this up because it's embarrassing. People talk about sexual abuse, why folks take a long time. No, let me tell you the reason why. Because it's a horrific situation, and you don't want to put yourself in a situation to be known. But I'm letting you know, I'm sitting here and tell my story because this is going on. You know, this is not this is not. I'm trying not to cry here, y'all. This is not a fake situation. Yeah, there's people who lie. Like in my situation, I do believe that was a lie. But in real situation, you have people, and I wish them people's put on trial. And y'all know why I talk about race a lot about this in legal situation, because Michael Jackson's not a full-blown white man. Well, he was caramel, or he got fair skin to be like or whatever. It's a bunch of pedophiles who look like the Caucasian persuasion, and those of color who have money, like R. Kelly or Chris Stokes, who under them, but those on top. Remember, these are folks who working for those on top, even though they got money. Okay, they're not being put on on trial. They're not having their name blasted all over the place. Okay, you know, really, Allen, he didn't have this. When we talk about the situation before we knew about the Bill Cosby drug in that system, in that legal suit, the civil suit. You got people like Steve Collins, who I think should be locked up, regardless he had crocodile tears or not. You at 36 know better not to sleep with no child. You got people higher ranks. They're getting ready. They're using that bias. Then we talk about white privilege to get away from this. And you got folks of color not getting away with this. I mean, lucky that Chris Stokes, I mean, I say lucky because I'm not defending what they did. But it's weird. Since they have money, they got by with this. Chris Stokes and R. Kelly. Okay? And then I guess in my opinion, if y'all want to say, because I don't want to offend those who are fans of Bill Cosby, if he is guilty, okay, I guess by mistake that he tried to buy the NBC and they used it. Okay, we got actual facts. Because remember I told you in the beginning of the part of the video that R. Kelly, in my opinion, and Crystal saw examples of this already, and they felt they're making their own ethnic version of it. You know what I'm saying? Because mostly were white guys that was doing this. So now we're gonna make a black version of it. You know, even though we're not pure black. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing they're trying to accuse SPM, South Park Mexican, because of what happened with the stripper, the white woman, you know what I'm saying, who had his child, his son, and who's about my age stripping at 13 years old. But also too, I remember, and I'm not bashing. There's someone who I know who did get. You don't know. I know his business. He did get in trouble with the same crime. Okay, I want to mention the person's name. And back in 1999, we used to meet each other a lot. He's a Latino guy, and I was trying to get into business, and I was trying to get hooked up. You know, because I knew people connection with Lil Kiki, and remember I used to be in a talent agency here in Houston, owned by a dark skinned brother. And I remember meeting this Latino guy on, you know, in public who had connections. And I don't want to tell his business because he is changing his life, but he was wrong what he did. And he had his own thing, and it was connected with pornography. And I didn't know that he was doing underage girls. And I remember when we was at the library, where I would go read the books and stuff about all that, okay, about the history, mixing, and all that, okay, politics and all that stuff. Well, at the library, I don't want, because I see him on the bus. He don't know I know his business. He don't know I know he went to jail, okay? Because I want, you know, I'm not, you know. We was looking at Dope House Records party. They had a party. The Puerto Rican girl, the half Puerto Rican Mexican girl who looks African American descent, about, you know, a little bit. I think she lighter than me. She Meso Rican. She looks. People say she look black. She was playing merry-go-round. That's how I know about this. Remember merry-go-round, round, round. Okay, that sister. She's actually part Mexican, part Puerto Rican. He told me that. Wiles had a party. Paula was there. The Chicana like Lil Kim. Okay, she was there. I think Lifestyle. You know, Poncho videos, all this. And he he copied this from, at the time, Houston Public Library allowed copies to be free. Now you gotta pay for copies. And he said, "Oh, these are underage girls at this party." And he was mad that SPM let a white man direct his video, not him as a brown Hispanic man. So the reason I bring this up, because just like, yeah, they used this. Okay, one thing you gotta understand, because he knew the two underage girls at the party. He said, they ain't supposed to be at this. This supposed to be a grown-up party. They're supposed to be 18, 21 up. You know, they ain't supposed to be at this party. They're underage. And he did that. The funny part is the same dude who was saying that got arrested and got convicted for the same crime, but this was chopping exactly because he was doing porn on the side. So I don't want to get, because it's too, you know, sensitive, and you don't want to have confrontations, you know. But I'm letting you know. Remember, bring this up. That's why I believe that's how SPM got in trouble, because of that situation. Besides the girl that was my age stripping when we were both 13, 14 years old. Okay, so, and then, you know, y'all I keep up with this. And I remember, because I ain't seen the dude for a while. I used to have his business card, and someone just told me not to work with him. The Latino guy just told me not to work. He was always suspicious to me, and he seemed to be intelligent. He was a sleazy person. When I see him, I said, he got a sleazy, he got a nasty person. And I'm like, you know, but you know, he had connection with entertainment industry. So, you know, I'm gonna work. And someone told me, no, Zach, don't work with this dude. This dude is disgusting. You know, something about him is not right. And, you know, and he was, you know, he got the little sleazy eyes. If you don't want to know who I'm talking about, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Those who know, yeah, we know who he is. And like last year, I saw him on the bus, and I try to keep my distance, even me just sanitizing my hand when he left, you know, for real. And I see that he's changing his life around, and he's staying quiet, away. But, you know, he's on that list, for real. He's on that list, okay. And you know, and I'm like, that's why. So I bring this up, because what it is, it seems it was a setup to put young folks in that party to get SPM locked up. And that's what they did to Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson wanted to be a child, so all these boys would come to his house, and girls, because remember Nicole Richie. Hold on, I just saw Lionel Richie, and I won't go detail this. Nicole Richie is also Michael Jackson's godfather, okay, and also Paris Hilton. who voted for Trump, who also was caught saying the word nigga, that bitch. Yeah. Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, who they are friends, used to go to Michael Jackson and sleep at their house. Macaulay Culkin's sister also did too. So it wasn't just boys. Okay, so that's why Nicole Richie defended Michael Jackson. Excuse me, we nothing sex happened, you know, and I stay at the house too. Okay, I slept in the bed too, and you know, and yeah, for real. So I don't, cause my, you know, Lon just came over here and he was on one of this old man beat me up. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I think he from Mississippi or Alabama, and he one of them old school brothers. And y'all know if I fight that old man, that's a you know, they call it like a veteran OG, a veteran, that brother. No, I don't want to fight or have to fight an old man. You know what I'm saying? You know, not to sound gay, he look good for his age, you know, Lionel Richie, okay? You know, I want to look like that when I get that age, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's why, you know, yeah, Michael Jackson is Nicole Richie's, you know, Godfather. Yeah. So her and Paris go visit Michael, the never ever land, okay? But that's why I believe that's what happened, is that they brought these young people at the party to try to get that. It was already set up before the 9-year-old came to the house. Okay, SPM. Because remember, anyone knows, the Sancha, the mother to the girl, that was his best friend's girlfriend, okay? And SPM was married, as Baby Bash clarified. And what it was, and Baby Bash clarified, he was at the office, Dope House Records, saying, this bitch want what's up my money? Cause remember, he was popping, he got with Universal. Remember, SPM was popping. Remember, do you understand? This was the Latin explosion with Jennifer Lopez and Mark Anthony and what's the name? Ricky Martin and Enrique Iglesias was open at Latin. And remember, that's when Mariah Carey kind of was more open by being Venezuelan. No offense, okay? You know what I'm saying? And I remember New York Times, New York Post was saying she changed it to Maria Nunez because her grandfather last name. Okay, was Nunez, they changed it to Carey. Okay, all right. And I remember she was dating Luis Miguel at that time, okay? And, you know, right. You know, Luis Miguel was born in Puerto Rico, and I think he's Mexican and Italian. Is he Spanish or something like that? Okay, and what point is? Okay, Luis Miguel. So I keep up with this industry real good. Okay, so and I remember they were trying to get Shakira. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to get Thalia. You know, many of these artists in Latin, me trying to cross them over. Okay. But SPM, being a Chicano rapper from Texas, being a Latino rapper, remember Big Pun, Fat Joe was all. This is the big scene. Okay, he actually signed, and I remember. What's my name? SPM was getting popular. It was getting mainstream success. And when he signed with Universal, he was popping. He 104 pop station, KRB Power 104, the top 40 radio station in Houston. They go promote. Remember, they didn't play SPM music. You had to listen to that on Last Night Box and the other radio station that play Latin hip hop music. That was right next to. Remember, I was big on radio back then. Okay, and I remember this. So it seemed to me they were also trying to get them in trouble. Remember, so I want y'all to get that, keep in mind. But I believe that SPM, in my case, and I could be wrong, that he is innocent, because rumor has it the teenage, the girl who's not adult is saying that that's her favorite rapper. Remember I said there's no way in hell that I would say that's my favorite rapper if this person raped me. If the motherfucker that asked me if I was a virgin and he became big right now, hell the fuck no. You know what I'm saying? You was trying to groom me up to sexual abuse me at 17 and 18. I'm not trying to be no sex call like they say about R. Kelly. Okay? So that's why, and I believe Michael Jackson is innocent. I don't believe that he did it, especially when the last accuser, I mentioned his name again, said that when he died, everybody believed that he molested him. He didn't. He's a fugitive. Remember, one of the entertainment shows was saying that. Okay, we gotta keep track with this. I'm a very detailed, informational person. You know, a informative person. Okay, I should work for a private investigation. I should. Have my own private, thing. But for real. But that's the truth. That's the truth, y'all. That what I'm letting you know is that stuff goes on in the industry. And like I said, I almost cried. My tears were holding back. I was holding back the tears and stuff. But that hurts me because you have a bunch of young people who want to be famous, who want to have a clear mind, who want to not have to go through that traumatic situation. But you got nasty vultures, as what TLC was saying about vultures in the industry, and as shot concept when Whitney Houston died, it's a satanic situation. Okay, yeah, she said on Larry King when Whitney Houston died, you have a lot of sick people in the world, and I don't understand how the hell they have money in doing this. That's why Justin Bieber kind of closed his tour, and I had to give props to Justin Bieber. There's one thing that I forgave Justin Bieber when he was saying one of them nigger and all this other stuff, because I felt that he was a young man that I know, as a teenager and I know. And usually I give the teenagers, not those in my life who mistreated me sometimes, but the ones who were younger than me, a chance. Because many of us have already been, we were raised to say all type of things about dark skin, light skin, hair, nappy, kinky, straight, whatever, call for the B word and N word, and all the other, you know what I'm saying? So when you're immature like that, but when you get older, now the only one that I had excused, because he went to Ireland, was Muhammad Ali. I mean, he was brainwashed by the Nation of Islam, which I don't like, okay? When he was promoting surrogate. So remember, I talked about that on my video. Well, by him mentioning mixed ancestry, mixed heritage, he's mixed. He went to Ireland, and they let you know that white people don't all believe the one drop rule. All the white people was giving Muhammad Ali a what? In 2009, they all would love that brother, okay? So I wish I stopped thinking that everybody who's white believe the one drop rule. Okay, those your friends who don't believe in it. Those who do, they ain't your dog friends to start living for your enemies. Okay, it's called like it is. Don't live for my enemies. So, point is, that is the whole reason why I'm saying. But anyway, I believe that he's telling the truth. I believe that Justin Bieber did quit the industry because they was trying to make him have sex with child, and I probably wouldn't be shocked that it probably happened to him. If you notice, when he turned 18. Then when he started acting wild, and they always say about Disney's kids, like what happened to Britney, what happened to Justin Timberlake, what happened to crazy Miley Cyrus, what I'm saying, even everybody watching Selena Gomez, they were saying that, and Christina Aguilera when it was on Disney, and I remember at when I was not 9 years old, when I was 12 years old, I remember I went to Disney World, and me and my aunt. And I remember talking about, I said about that my dad said, yeah, I got black because like color got darker, and I said, yeah, I remember, and it was hot. We were drinking all them sodas because it was extremely hot in Florida. We have heat in Texas, but it wasn't. Jesus, we was drinking, and my aunt was drinking beer. She normally don't drink beer. She took her shoes and socks out, walking around. Yeah, it was so damn hot down there, for real. I don't forget that. We were drinking punch and juices and water. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it was hot. Hot, in Disney World back in 92. And I remember begging the folks at Disney World, can I join the Mickey Mouse Club? You remember when they had the party, with Damien and all them, Elton and Tiffany, I'm forgetting Dee Dee and all, and their brother, the Dottie hair, Albert, and y'all forget all them. Okay, the dude with the red curly hair, I forget them. So, the white Caucasian guy went to the party, and I said, I want to be on Mickey Mouse Club, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. And the only person I know from Felicity, she's the one, we don't hear nothing about her, but she was on Mickey Mouse Club. Brittany, Justin, J.C. Chavez, he kind of toned down a little bit, you know what I'm saying, and Christina Aguilera, they was on there, and they always say about the Disney Channel. As soon as they get out of the Disney Channel, they start being strip tight. You know what I'm saying? As in what is Wayne and his brother one? Or it was said, about about Britney Spears. And I remember getting turned on about I Did It Again performance in MTV Awards. You remember? Yeah, I don't forget. She oops. I remember she did like a rock version. She started strip teasing. Okay, I remember getting turned on because Britney Spears, we not that far apart. I love me some Britney back then. It's Britney, bitch. Anyway, point. Okay, but I remember getting turned on watching Britney Spears. I love that doggone performance. Okay, but remember, I'm a man, and I'm born 2 years older than Brittany. Okay, so okay, so yeah, and and yeah, I remember getting turned on by Brittany. And but at the same time, I like that the real Britney when she came out, Baby One More Time. I prefer that Britney compared to the nasty Britney. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because little girls were looking. I remember telling dudes, and y'all, I mean, come on, I don't know. We men, we like this, and she around our age. But remember, she got little girls looking up to her, and you don't want your daughter looking at that. That's why I don't like bald head hoe Amber Rose. Do you understand that? That's why I don't like bald head hoe Amber Rose. Telling folks to be slut walk. I was criticizing Britney and Christina Aguilera when they did Dirty and Slave, because you have little girls looking up to this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want my daughter being that. That's why I will tell my daughter, don't you look at them damn Amber Rose. And I will tell her, I don't want to cuss in front of you, but I'm going to start seeing weird from Get a Boy about Hit a Hoe about Amber Rose, okay? That's why I criticize, because you got little girls looking up to this, even commit suicide, like the sister was saying about when she's talking about ugly folks in Philly, okay? Coming, okay? That's why I take issue with that, okay? Everybody's, man, you must be gay. And dudes say, yeah, I like this nasty Britney. Or they were kissing Madonna. And I'm like, y'all, we have little girls looking at this. And I want my first child to be a little girl. I don't want my little girl. I want my girl to be innocent, okay? So don't get wrong. I'm a man. I mean, I like Britney, and I kind of got turned on by Christiana Dirty, and like, and you know me, I got a little freaky side too. I want to be male version of Dirty, okay? Remember, I want to work at La Bear's strip club 20 years ago when I turned 18, okay? You know what I'm saying? So, okay, I want to get buff and start shaking my tail fat, okay? So, but I'm just saying that it seems to me that something going on with Disney. Okay, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't join the Mickey Mouse Club. Something they say, things that you want so bad, it don't happen. It's for your own good. That's what I'm talking about. I'm starting to be humble about it. Because if I was in the industry young and being naive, I'd probably be acting a fool. I'd probably be on drugs. And I'd probably, no offense to Aaron Carter, I'd probably be like him. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to Todd Bridges. He was sexually abused in the industry from, with us from different strokes. And so that's why I look at this like, well, maybe I'd become famous when I wanted to become famous when I was young, because this whole big situation. Maybe God was protecting me from that danger zone. And you got people who are true thugs, who don't look all that gangsterish on the ghetto, who can fool people and try to kill you if you go back in. That's why that Corey Feldman did not tell people who did this to him, okay? You gotta understand that. So, and it concerns me, because when I have kids, I want my children, if they do, I'm not gonna be the dad dearest, okay, force them to become famous. I remember watching Jonathan North, from Dennis Menace. I can relate to him, even though I'm not famous, because remember I said people live out with suicide and depression and wanted to kill people, because people try to make me to be what they want me to be, not let me be my own person and advocate individuality. And when I watched the each special of is John North, his hair sticking out, you saying that he had this anger, and I remember watching it, and I think I put in the comment section, I believe that I said I can relate to exactly. I think I had told people on Twitter, because even though I wasn't famous, people like my family want me to be a puppet to them. They want me to be their expectation, and I'm not that person. They cannot take me. That's why they talk to me like crazy. So I said, you don't love me. You want me to be this other person so bad that I'm not. I'm my own individual, and you don't accept that. That's why I don't want you around me. And that's the whole reason why I can relate to the guy from Dennis Menace, because he was, even though he was in Hollywood, they wanted him to be this image, and they turned against his parent. The people turned against, I think his family turned against him. They became ugly, started mistreating him, being abusive when he wasn't his imaginary character, and it made him want to go haywire and want to fight everybody and kill anybody. And that's why I'm bipolar. I don't want to kill innocent people. No, I'm not stupid. But the people that, remember I said, Columbine stole my idea. No offense to the victims of Columbine. Because when I was getting picked on in elementary school, and middle school, and high school, because I wasn't this old tough guy, and it's this stereotype that people would be the racial or the gender or whatever, and people mistreated me, and I had family was saying that's what you should be like, you know, saying they were doing, no different than them as the bullies in school. It makes you want to get a gun. Many times I remember before we had clear backpacks, when I was getting picked on in elementary school in 5th grade, I remember. But I had practiced voodoo, okay? Remember I talked about the video about that? I'm not talking about the San Antonio thing, okay? And Taco Bell. Because I wanted to permanently stop these people from bothering me. And I remember many times I wanted to go in my grandfather's closet, get a pistol, his pistol, take it to school. So when the kids picked on me in school, pull it out and start shooting them. Not everybody that was innocent. I'm talking the ones who was guilty of the way they was treating me, and I'm glad I didn't do it. That's why I said Columbine stole my idea. No offense to Columbine, people who got killed Columbine, but I don't consider because it was racists who did this, and it was into that cult that the Gothics. You know, wrong with Gothic, but it was in that Marilyn Manson. You know, they really like, I'm like Eminem, you know, I don't like him. I blame it on Marilyn situation, okay? You know, and they killed their brother in there, but at the same time, I cannot get mad, and I'm not being a coon. If you're picking on people, that's what happens. You think you the bully? Wait till someone gets in their rage. They get tired of you. You think you're bad? You're going to be the one being a punk after they do whatever they want to do to you, okay? So, and I'm bipolar. I know. And that's why I take medications. Why my record cleaning many times. We're debating about whipping on Facebook. They said, excuse me, many times I want to get, when I got whipped, I want everybody, they said, well, white kids, well, I do have white DNA in me, but I let this brother, I'm a brother, by the way, you know, I'm not pure black, and I don't claim that one drop mess, but, you want to be, you want to go along with that, I'm a brother, even though I got white neighbor, and I said, many times we might have done it because I want my record to be clean. That's why, okay, I think before I do. The many times I wanted to, like I said, when that woman who was at my the other side of the apartment complex, remember I told you about that story? I was trying to go to Creole Festival in 2014, and the woman was harassing me. She only be my mom, which is my mom was born 56, and she harassing me, and I cussed her out, told her as big as she is, and I'm thin. She tried to fight me, and I was gonna get, and no offense to Nicole and Rongo, I was about to get that knife and start shanking it. Yes, and I told her, I said, you do something, I said, you put your hands on me. I don't care about her being a woman. Yes. You know, I don't like to be threatened. I don't like to be put in that situation, okay? And I got mad at the police. I mean, like, y'all, I was trying to make a terrorist threat. She threatened my life. Fight me. Regardless, it was physical fight. Don't try to misinterpret it. It's still physical assault. And what you want me to do, as big as she is, go to the hospital and have to pay a bigger bill? I mean, come on. You know, and don't have insurance? Come on. So that's why I was having to defend myself. I care about her being older and a woman, and she a big old fat dude. I do the same thing, you know. So she lied to my threat. No, she harassed me, and I'm glad I found out later on, thank God. Other witnesses who kept quiet when hush and told, and I did not know God was like that for me, was on my side, because I never know who's on my side. So I think people are on my side about all the whole world against me. They went and told people, and we just said, yeah, she started it, okay? And I know that someone told me. I said, thank God, I did not know that. Did not know that, okay? You know, I didn't know God was looking out for me in that situation. I didn't go to jail. I almost did. But I went to the hospital right next to being tired because I ran out of medication that day. And I was going to commit suicide. I was going to commit suicide that day. I was. Because all I was doing trying to go to Creole Festival and checking my mail, you know, and I had due rent. Rent was due, two months due, you know, and I didn't have I had money. I didn't have the money, so that's why. But anyway, let me go ahead and go, y'all. But that's something, y'all get my point. I do think that those are child stars. Please, y'all need to be careful with these sick bastards, both male and female. I don't wish that on nobody's child, you know. And, you know, people got to understand that even, was it Cameron or Nas? They were saying that some rap song said about doing some child. Yeah, okay, that too. He connected with Jay-Z as well. So, you know, a lot of people don't understand that. And then, I don't want to bash Paul Walker. They even said about his situation with his girlfriend, okay? So, I mean, I don't know what's going on in Hollywood. Okay, it's just, and I remember, you gotta understand, I did a video about this mixed race singer. I forgot his name. You know what I'm saying? What's the song? Um, he beat R. Kelly. What's the song? What's that song? Is it Adonis? Okay, no. I forgot. Benny, but don't something that he's part Hispanic, Chilean, part white. Uh, um, what's that song? Something tonight. Remember this is back in the '80s. I was a little boy then. He's a rock singer, and he's in his 30s when he became famous. Um, they say leave her alone. She's 16. Remember I did a video, people thumbed down my video. This is like the R. Kelly version. Okay, yes. Being Madonna's what's the song? Till Tonight. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyone know that old song? She's only 16. Leave her alone. They say. You know what I'm saying? Till Tonight. Yeah, it rock song. You know what I'm saying? And he said, well, grown. And remember, Thomas, yo was talking about this. Why would this grown man sing something about going 16-year-old? And you know, and he said it was about when he was in Spanish Harlem, and there was a 16-year-old, and the dude was one of his friends trying to talk to her. He said, leave her alone. She's 16. But why would you sing the song in your own situation? Because I would not sing a song. I'm sorry. I wouldn't sing a song as a grown man about me liking a 16-year-old. Okay, if it's about your friend trying to go with 16 in Spanish Harlem, that didn't make any sense. Okay, I'm building a lot of information out here. You know, but it's the truth. Benny Madonna's. That's his name. Benny Madonna's. I've got Till Tonight. I've got a song. They say, leave her. She's just 16. Leave her alone. They say, yeah. I think Benny Madonna's. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand how the world you was trying to holler at a 16 in that video, and it was on MTV, for real. And you know, in New York, they love this man, you know, but I'll be weird singing that song. Period. No, I'll tell the records that I ain't singing this damn song. You gonna make me look all like a pervert and shit? Hell the fuck no. I don't know why. I just don't know why it don't make any sense. But y'all, all this stuff I'm spitting out, I hope it adds into some situation into child Justin Bieber. I'm glad if it is true that you back down, and hopefully that they will start. And everyone, look at this video called Open Secret. It actually ties into this. Okay. All right, y'all. Bye bye. Have a nice day. Oh.